everyone, and welcome to another exciting event coverage by Financial Insight. My name is Mwelwa, and I am in Lusaka, Zambia, in the industrial park of the city, where I am at the industrial setup that was built by a wonderful group. Yes, wonderful group today will be commissioning a fertilizer plant which adds to the country's capacity of not only producing fertilizer for Zambia, but for the region. But what is very, very special about this event coverage is that we have obviously come through, to have interviews with the chief executive of Absa Bank, Mizinga Melu, as well as the head of corporate and investment banking, Mr. Brian Kalero, who are going to be sharing with us, the story of Wonderful Group and Absa in the financing of 100 millions for the development of this plant. So stay tuned for insights from this particular interview. Brian, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
It's good to see you, and fancy us meeting now. I mean, the last time we were at your offices, before that we were at an energy conference, but now we're at Wonderful Group's massive premises. Tell me, I just want to know, how was the bank involved in this mega project?
Yeah, thank you so much, Mwelwa. It's always a great pleasure for us to have these conversations, as always, when we are really talking about very significant things that have been achieved in our country, such as this special day, where really the United Capital Fertilizer are commissioning the first ever urea plant in Zambia that will not only produce urea, but will also produce power, 85 megawatts, which is very momentous for Zambia and the region in as far as our fertilizer supply is concerned. And talking about really what our role as Absa has been, for us, we believe as a bank, we are a catalyst for growth for our economy, and supporting key clients in key sectors such as the Wonderful Group and United Capital Fertilizer in this case becomes very important. So we've provided $100 million really capital expenditure financing to this project, and it's really great, and we are very excited as a bank to see the culmination of such a momentous time and an investment for our country.
Absolutely. When Financial Insight heard the news that you guys were providing, financing to Wonderful Group, we have been following the story, but we're very curious, what motivated the bank to be a part of this project? And we do understand the president is actually coming to commission this particular, project, meaning that there's obviously some national significance. So what was the motivation and thinking and rationale for the bank to participate?
Great. Yeah, so I think if you look at the history of our country, firstly, Zambia, we've really been very import dependent in as far as fertilizer supply is concerned for many years. And when United Capital Fertilizer came on board to really begin investing in fertilizer, we really saw it as an opportunity as a bank really to support not only food security for our country in as far as the supply of the farming inputs in terms of fertilizer, but what you see for an investment like this is not only going to supply fertilizer to Zambia, but the region. So as a bank, we were very motivated to be a part of the story that is transforming our country and ensuring that, you're not only creating jobs, you are transforming the economy, you are creating really an investment platform where you see sort of a very integrated operation that not only produces fertilizer, but it's a power supply into the grid, much needed for our country, especially at such a time. So when we looked at the holistic story, the great relationship we have with promoters, we were very encouraged and motivated as a bank to make sure that we are part of this story and ensure that we really see the culmination of such a huge milestone.
We do understand, Absa's, motto is obviously, your story matters. So obviously, Wonderful Group's story does matter. But, you've mentioned about, also the aspects of the power generation itself. For us, obviously, that signals some sort of sustainability. When you look at the overall project, what excites you about, the prospects going forward?
Yeah, I think for us, what really excites us is that I think this is the beginning of much more that we are going to see in as far as, continued investment in really expanding, the production side of fertilizer for our country and the region. But not only that, to see, the government has a huge ambition to see maize production reaching the current levels of 3.7 million metric tons to 10 million metric tons. So you find that the supporting investments in terms of fertilizer supply will become very important to actualize that dream. And for us as a bank, we want to be part of this story that is really creating transformation for our economy and the region. But not only that, when you see an integrated operation that is also increasing in food, in not only food security but energy security, for us it's the whole transformation of the story that creates a greater impact for our country and ultimately provide jobs and promote economic growth for the nation and the region.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, Brian, do you have any special message for the management team that obviously you were working closely with for months, whilst you were working out the structure and obviously monitoring the progress of the project?
Absolutely. To the management team at United Capital Fertilizer and all the shareholders, it's a massive congratulations to them. The level of dedication that they have, the commitment, the drive is very inspiring. So for us as your partners, we are very proud of what you have done, and we are really so excited to see how this has culminated to such a momentous occasion. And a massive congratulations once again, and we look forward to really continuously investing in your story and writing the next chapter of your story. And your story matters, and wish you all the best.
Absolutely. Brian, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. And to all our viewers, stay tuned for more insights from Absa at this particular event that's happening right here in Lusaka's industrial area. I've been your host, Mwelwa Chibesakunda, and as we always say at Financial Insight, get to know. We're on the sidelines of the Mentor's event for Wonderful. How do you feel it's finally now happened that they're now commissioning the fertilizer plant?
You know what, I feel so excited. We've been coming to this plant for the last year and a half almost, and whenever we come, the development that we keep seeing has just been amazing. And we agreed very early on in this company that we were going to support them and provide them with about $100 million just for them, for us to be a part of this development. Here and seeing this realized is really, really amazing.
Absolutely, absolutely. Just tell us, very quickly, what is it about their story that really touches you? And we understand the president is also coming to commission this.
Yeah.
What is it that makes this wonderful group such a an interesting case for Absa Bank to participate in?
You see, for us, it's not just. Their story matters a lot to us, and it's not just about Zambia. Number one, you have to think about this like a few years ago when we used to have a shortage in fertilizer supply. There was a time when the farmers would wait